Right, we've got the engine stand now, ready to get the sump off, get a balance shaft out, inspect all the crank bearings and for the rod bearings as well. Obviously they've been replaced with new, just need to see if the condition of the crank's good. Everything else so far has been good. And then once we've got the balance shaft out and we've checked the crank over, we're going to drop the con rods out, get the 4 oil squirters out, strip the bearing block so it's bare, ready to go to the machine shop. So we'll get into it. Need a socket to get that in. That should be free now. Just get this off. There we go. See if there's any signs of any filing swarf in the sump. That's just casting flash on the sump. You see it's not moving. But yeah, pretty clean. Better than the last one. Right, so we've got pickup pipe, a little bit of debris in it, nothing major, just off the sump. So we're going to whip this off, we're going to take the chain drive off, I'm going to take the front crank flange off as well, take the crank pulley off, so then we can get to the chain on this side. So get rid of all this oil. Looks like it's on a standard balance shaft pulley. Let's see if we can wiggle this out without breaking the tabs on it. Need a little flat blade. That's what I'll do. That's just cracked, like they always bloody do. I did have a smaller screwdriver, but I don't think I've brought it. Tries to bring in tools on her. She goes, and she's got a Viz freewheel installed, so that's a good little bonus there, as you can see. One of the go-to things to do on the 113 is install that freewheel. Basically deactivates the drive to the gear which drives the balance shafts. You can see the balance shafts at the back there. Normally you can check these just by rocking them up and down. See if there's any play in there. But we might do away from the Viz. I'm going to be looking at maybe doing a poor man's balance shaft delete, which basically, in long terms, let's chuck that on. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to cut the balance shafts drive off here. I'm going to cut this module in half here, and then I'm going to look to see if it's possible to get the 180 windage tray and sort of incorporate it with the poor man's balance shaft delete, and then see if that works. If not, we probably may just stick with this with the Viz on. Ideally I want to do away and increase the oil capacity, but the plan is also to run an external oil cooler, so obviously that'll increase the capacity. So yeah, let's get cracking and get this stripped. Alright, so we're just going to pop a pin in that. I have an Allen key, just take that slack off that chain. Just going to pop that off. Should just be able to get this out, I reckon. Maybe not. I'm gonna do whiz that out. Whiz that out off the oil pump. Or we can even, actually, we'll just go around it. Give it a minute. Small out bar one. Need to get that one out there. So we need a M12 spline. Cheers. just so I know where the bolts go. Just so I don't have to put them anywhere, I can just leave them in the balance shaft module. And then we know where they are when we need them. That's the windage chair. Get the rest of them. I need a bag. So that's all the bolts out. What we can do is by grabbing the module here, we can rock it off. There we go. Now I should be able to get that out. There we go. So you can see bolts there's locked to there. Got 3 spins, which doesn't turn the balance shaft. So just flip that over. So got your balance shaft drive there, which is them. So obviously that would normally turn them. Obviously there's quite a lot of weight there. So what you can do is if you chop there, chop here, and we cut that out of there, cut this half off, cut there, pop that out. There's an oil gallery onto here, and there's also an oil gallery that goes through here to feed these. We can knock the pin out here, so we knock that through. We can then tap it and screw a screw in to stop it feeding oil, and again same on that side, and then we lose that heavy back half of the balance shaft. Question is, will a 180 windage tray fit with that? I doubt it will, but we'll see if we can modify one to do it. So that's the balance shaft module out. Right, back to it. We'll get this crank out, or attempt to get the crank out. This isn't the proper tool, but it should do the job. Give it a whirl. Try and manoeuvre this around. I think that we can lock it on the stand. She's tight. I'll just jump in here. Very tight. Just gonna pop one there. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. She's very tight. Alright. We might. It is moving very, very slightly. Oh, she's going very slightly. She's gone. Oh, I will not be beaten. Oh. Wow, that was bloody tight. And that's why I needed a raster tool or a fucking strong impact gun and just buzz the cunt off. But yeah, that's off now, so let's get her back in position. Right, now after that ordeal, she's back in position. Just gonna wind the counter holder off. Makeshift counter holder. I think the one you need is T4008. That's 3415, just 2 bolts whacked in. So that's off. I have to be careful because it's a keyway on these now, Woodruff. Just a keyway on that. You can see. Get the torch there. Yep. No shifting or anything like that. Alright, I'll get this front cover off. We'll just bag these bolts up. That's off the pulley. Back of the pulley. It's like a diamond friction washer, that. Or just a shim on this. Tool it back in there. The other engine didn't have one of them on. It would double pinned, which is probably the route I'm going to go with the new one on this one. Anyway, that is the front crankshaft flange off with the cracked seal. Right, we're going to do one by one, so we know the bolts are for that rod, and also the main cap's going the right way. So with them just in a couple of threads, just going to give them a little love tap. Trusty rubber-ended ratchet. There we go. So there's piston and rod number one. That's fairly decent on there. Obviously we've got oil around them because the block's been upside down. So I've got, swear to God, I've got hands like bloody jelly. So we've got an oil squirter groove there. So the squirter grooves sit on the inlet side and squirt oil up into air to lubricate and cool the piston. So the end cap, as you can see, they're cracked to form a fit, so they're not flush like the forged rods because they're a cast rod. They're cracked, so they break away. You see there, a little bit of breakaway missing there on that one. Just going to line these in. So there we have it. 4 CDL pistons and rods removed. I'm not in too bad a shape. So journals look all okay. Now, lastly, main bearing caps, which are not a 19, but 17s. These might be a bit tighter than the rest of the cameras. And there we have it, that's a wrap. See you on the next one.